we have a time for a couple of questions. So, you can raise your hand. Do we see any hand? If okay, so, we have a question from Siri Fatma Wati. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much for the presentations. I think that's very interesting for me. Actually, I have one question regarding the how do we do the laboratory online courses? Yeah. Because my background is chemistry, especially in natural product chemistry. So we need to teach the student, and we need to to make assessment, especially how the assessment for laboratory skills. So that's one of the most difficult for me to create or to design the laboratory online teachings, and that's my questions. And the second one, I have a question regarding the assessment. So mention about assessment by using online, but I think assessment by using online usually need the strong strong platform, and I think Prof. Sajjad Ahmad explained about MOOC, right? So now we are trying to make an MOOC in our campus. So could you share with me how to use the MOOC in your campus and how to make it benefit for your student also? Thank you.
Thank you. We will be having a separate session on assessment. So today your very first question, about the lab. So any of the speaker around?
Okay.
Dr.
I would like to respond.
Please.
Yeah. So, as far as the lab courses are concerned, so it is not that easy to do the lab courses online, but it is not impossible as well. For example,
Dr. Snod, we are losing you.
I cannot hear you.
Yeah, nobody can hear him because I think he has a problem with the internet. Anyone else want to put his or her words on this?
Yes, I just like to answer that. Definitely, I think so. He's back again. So let's see. Yes.
No, you go ahead.
Can I supplement something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Actually, this is my university is completely a university technology. We have civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and our students when come to the laboratory, there are big machines and big tools. First time they see the instruments and they do the experience with their hands. So this is a big opportunity for them also. But for online class, there may be one option could be that we take the video and share with them. But that may question for there may arise many questions about the quality of that video and their learning. But one option could be the experimental video and share with the students. That could be one solution. But from their perspective, student learning perspective, it should be interesting to them also. But in this pandemic situation, we have nothing to do but to only option remain that sharing the video and real feel thing with the students. No other solution, I think. I think.
Am I back?
Yeah, you are, Dr. Sajjan.
Okay.
Please.
What I was saying about our mechanical and civil engineering laboratories. So we have very complex kind of machinery in all these laboratories. But what we have done is, and I have also shown a video in the end in my presentation. It is actually a video coupled with audio. For some reasons, the audio was not being delivered on the Zoom, but it is exactly the same machine on which the students are doing their experiments. It is a simulated version of that particular machine. So what they do is they set all the parameters and they can look at the cross section of all the machines and all this stuff, and then they can run the simulations. But I'm not saying it is possible for each and every laboratory. There are certain laboratories which are impossible. Electrical engineering laboratories, all you can do based on simulations, and there is not a bit of a difference between simulating it and between doing it in the real world. If you go to the UK Open University, all their laboratories, whatever the type of the laboratory is, they're all online. And what they do is the student can actually do real experiments online. They have set up their stuff in a way that if I want to do an experiment in a chemistry, so I'll add different kind of compounds and elements, and then I'll schedule that experiment, and that experiment is being done, and the results are being delivered. So it is not impossible. It can be done with the help of simulation tools, and the simulation tools available today are very detailed and very extensive, and they can achieve the objectives that you want to achieve. And for some courses, based on our experience, what we have done is we are doing all the labs on simulations, and then for some courses we will be forcing the students to take those labs again physically once they're back to the campus after the pandemic.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sajjan. Basically, like some universities like ours, Scale University, where we will be having 70% lab and 30% teaching, we are really in dilemma what to do. But anyway, I mean, people might be familiar with Labster. So they have they are coming up. So I think the technology will develop in the coming days. So we have a space for 2 more questions before we close this session tonight. Everybody sound tired, eh?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I don't have any question, but rather than I would like to comment that it is very useful workshop. But I would like to share my experiences, because since last 4 months I am teaching online already. So I am teaching at the Department of Pharmacy. So I'm teaching at the final year courses. So it's very I would say that it's very challenging, but it's it is more interesting, though it is challenging, but it's very interesting to adapt a lot of different techniques and also motivate the students. So I think motivation, Dr. Sajjad also mentioned regarding the motivation of the students, because it's a whole different dilemma, but I think only the motivation can keep the learning process student oriented or teacher oriented. So it will be a kind of mix and match. And I would like to thank you again. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, everyone. So, what I am thinking, I have just a small proposal. I think hopefully Murtaza will agree with me. So we have a very illustrious colleagues who are already working with this technology. If every week we can have a 15-minute session, like 2 or 3 colleagues, they can share their experience, how they are utilizing these technologies in their universities, in their lab. So just send a message to Murtaza, and we can arrange in a way like everybody can share. So one last question, please. Anybody has one?
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. It's Dr. Usman Nawaz from Women University, Multan. Everything has been really wonderful, and I learned a lot as well. Though our university established in 2013, But in this short span, and specifically in this pandemic period, we really have worked for online classes. The teachers were not, faculty was not prepared, students were not prepared. And I think as far as the preparation is concerned, it is more important for the students to come up with us. This problem of lab exercises and experimentation, I do agree what is going on in the developed countries. The thing is, they have got a very strong infrastructure. We have just like something fell on us and we had to do for this online system. So whereas this is concerned in Pakistan, we need to have something to start with to make the students know. I'm sure there are many students, in spite what they are learning, they don't even know the meaning of the simulations as well. You know, things have to be designed in a way that these students who are great learners, we have great IQ, we have got great students, they have loads and loads of potential to step forward. But the important thing again is we need to have something for these beginners, and only then I think we can just come up in a competition with the when we quote examples of UK or America or any other country. That's what I think. We have to come up with something that students should be able to do.
Thank you, because your Vice Chancellor is an iron lady. She can do these things. So we have a colleague from Bangladesh, professor from Bangladesh, want to ask question.
Yeah, I'm Shamsunar Khan. I'm from Bangladesh, Dhaka. So already I shared my experiences, but I didn't mention my name. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So actually, I did my yes.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm from Dhaka. Yes.
Professor Ashraful.
Yes, I want to share something actually. The thing is that whether you can see me or not, or you are listening to me. Are you hearing?
We are listening, sir. We are listening to you.
Hello?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are listening.
Okay, the problem is that, okay. So we have already started our online classes and we are the engineering university. The problem is that objections are coming from the students and also from the guardians, like without the real-time experimentation, what will be their quality and how that will be assessed by the international community when they will go for the job. That's the thing from myself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. I think we really enjoyed all. So, because we are closing this session from a question from a colleague who is from Bangladesh. So I would like to just, I wish you a very great evening to everybody. So we will be sharing our knowledge, our intellect, and of course, Murtaza Noor, he has been doing a wonderful job, either in Inter-University Consortium, Global Academic Leader Academy. So we will be meeting again on 7th August, and it will be the same time, Murtaza? Okay, the time will be same, and it's such an intriguing to meet you all, via this virtual world. And let's finish tonight meeting with a prayers. May God protect us. May God bring the environment where we don't have to wear these masks, because these masks were basically built up for biosafety level 3 labs. And unfortunately, our environments have become so tough, we are not thinking they are really pristine. And let's pray our environment be pristine, free of microorganisms, free of viruses, free of bacteria, and free of everything that endangers our life in any way. So you all have a great evening. Thank you very much. It's such a fun to interact with all of you. May God bless you all. Good night. Murtaza, you want to say?